A fine Friday night to you as we come your way from Coors Field in Denver. Tonight we begin our road trip with the first of three between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next. Tyler Chatwood is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Harold, what do you got?
As I look at this ball game today, one thing to keep an eye on is his at-bats against the right-handers, his approach against right-hand hitters, because right-handed hitters are hitting under 250 against him. And those are the guys that he's going to have to exploit if he wants to win this ball game.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He is, of course, a guy to be wary of if he gets on base. His stolen base total leads the ball club. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Harold, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And to be on the beach in Hawaii tonight, 43 degrees at first pitch. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. A quick out number 1. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Digging in now, David Peralta. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. 3 for 10. Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Here comes the payoff pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And as the season nears an end, he currently leads the league in runs batted in. In there, 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early. Then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that extends the inning and gives Jake Lamb an opportunity with 2 out.
Oh, what an effort. Line drive over the third baseman's head. But did you see how high he got off the ground? What an effort to try to grab that ball.
Jake Lamb standing in now.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting fifth, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 2 for 6. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
He chased on that pitch right there, 1-1. He's probably going to try to get him to do it again right here on 1-2.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Diamondbacks strand a pair. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Ruby De La Rosa is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, if you're wondering why he's had a good year, it points to one number for me. They're batting under 250. Everybody, righties, lefties, switch hitters, whoever's coming at him. And when you're able to keep that number under 250, you're giving your team a chance to win games. And we'll see if he can do that in this one.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a week for them. I mean, to put together 7 games in a row, it's nice to go to the ballpark and say, we're winning today. That's what they've been doing. So now they're looking for 8. Pretty impressive.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here at 293. 7 homers, and the RBI count at 35. The 0-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
A runner at second, nobody out. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. In to score, the runner from second. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Ready now, Charlie Blackmon. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa. Comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Runner at third here, nobody out. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Ready on 1 and 2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Here's Mark Reynolds. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A man at third with one away. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Nolan Arenado. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's been their top run producer thus far as his total leads the team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. A run for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes via the RBI triple. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Colorado. Brandon Drury will bat next. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. The pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Rockies.
Number 8.
And I'm looking at Trevor's story. What is the story with Trevor? We heard that enough his rookie year. He was hitting all kinds of moonshot homers. But I think his defense got overlooked. When I put him side by side in the breakdown with Troy Tulowitzki, do you know which one's the real Troy Tulowitzki? He's that much of a clone.
Now in the box, Chris Iannetta. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Ketel Marte.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up now, Carlos Gonzalez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. His past numbers against Ruby De La Rosa, 4 for 13. He also has 1 home run. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Drury gloves it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Ketel Marte. You know, this young man broke in. You knew he was going to catch the ball, but you weren't sure if he was going to hit. And then when he started playing with Cano, he really helped him slow the game down. And it looked like from that point, Ketel took off.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 8th, catcher Dustin
Now at the
Garneau.
plate, Dustin Garneau. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Here it comes. Fouled off into the seats behind first. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We've played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Settling in now, Ruby De La Rosa. 9-1-2 due up.
Ruby De La Rosa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
and that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes. 1-0. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready on 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, we'll take a look ahead at what's coming up for the Diamondbacks here on MLB The Show. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And now this is bobbled out in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Peralta.
Striding in once again, David Peralta. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Pollock rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Stepping in now, Jake Lamb. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ready with the 1-0. way out in front.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, all tied at 1-1. Striding into the box, Tyler Chatwood. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
That's a ball.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, they couldn't have scripted it any better. I mean, you get to face the pitcher to lead off the inning, but when you go down 2-0, maybe that plan's not working so good.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
At the plate, David Dahl. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Late that time for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And the pitch on 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, DJ LeMahieu. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at-bat. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line drive to center field. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first? And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in to try it again, Charlie Blackmon, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. From the stretch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hold strike on the change. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
De La Rosa pauses. Full count pitch on its way. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Shot to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
That's never where you want that changeup to be. Up in the zone, he hangs it. You still got away with it because it's still in the ballpark. That ball is one he hits to the moon usually.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well hit to right, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that fastball is coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gonzalez has a read on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Catcher, Ruby.
Digging in, Ruby De La Rosa. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the stretch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Into the box, Mark Reynolds.
Leading off the 4th
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, number 12.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Whoa, back-to-back sliders. Now, the first one was almost like a practice pitch. He saw the spin. The second one, he recognized and got the base hit.
Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Randall Delgado comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Randall Delgado.
Carlos Gonzalez will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now the Diamondbacks get a left-hander up and working in the bullpen. He's set, and the pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
A great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now to the plate, Trevor Story. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here it comes, 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
And here now is Dustin Garneau as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Peralta on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Colorado's out in front, 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
A.J. Pollock.
In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Gonzalez posts under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
Ready once again, David Peralta. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And the pitch. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And another foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
A payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
First baseman number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ready for another shot now. Paul Goldschmidt. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got to walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
And this one's in the dirt, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-1 on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Right over the middle, knee high.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Sent on the ground out to second. A tag for 1. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 2 and the D-backs 1. Stepping up to the plate, Tyler Chatwood. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Tyler.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Marte gloves it. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. A 1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's flared toward left center. Marte into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They still lead it 2-1. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's a nice infield single, and was he flying down the line or what? But man, you used to say, hey, he's smelling that base hit right there. He was digging for that hit.
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. High pop up, calling for it, Reynolds. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Brandon.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Drury. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu with a great stop. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-1.
Lays off 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So he's in at third to kick off the inning as you take a look at the league leaders in triples. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Here's Mark Reynolds. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the guy to bring home a run.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, 5 for 12. He's taken him deep once. From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peralta's under it. 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder, Carlos.
Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. And this is going to be a foul ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ball game for the Rockies so far. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the D-backs 1. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Chad Qualls is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Chad Qualls.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Iannetta. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Chris Iannetta.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. A big pass at a slider that gets past him. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Iannetta is retired to kick off the inning. Standing in now, Ketel Marte, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. Chopped foul wide of first. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Daniel Descalso will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Daniel Descalso.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. On the ground softly towards second. Barehanded pickup. It's in time. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. And it remains a 3-1 ball game.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over now, and it's the left-hander Jorge De La Rosa.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Drury fields it cleanly, and he's set down 1 away.
Now batting.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
In now, Dustin Garneau. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Gerardo Parra will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Ball one. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 6 home runs and 34 driven in. Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
De La Rosa looks in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
Outside.
Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
54, Carlos Estevez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And the pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Garneau scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far as you get a look at our line score for this one. A low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Ready for another shot now. David Peralta. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Story trying to get there. He can't get there as it falls in. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a line drive. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A fastball right over the outside corner.
1-2.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now, Matt, he's 0-2, and he swung at 2 pitches. It looked like they're trying to pitch around him. Maybe that's his strategy. Now he thinks they're going to come to him, and they get him. I wouldn't pitch to him anyway.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping up now, David Dahl. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Left fielder, David Dahl.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope,
and a
that's
fastball just a bit high.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
J.J. Hoover answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
J.J. Hoover.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Pollock going back on it to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first.
Well, going to the pin, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Here's Mark Reynolds, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1-0 delivery. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Peralta's under it. 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado, as the lead remains 3-1. A look there at the Daniels and Fisher Tower here in the Mile High City as we welcome you back to what remains of this one from Coors Field. Number 56 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Blackman. One down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the 9th with this streak going and delivers.
Chris Owings will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 16, Chris Owings.
Leonis Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Martin.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Comes set and the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Story brings it in to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Well, he showed right there why he's such a tough guy to double up. He can fly, and he busted it down the line, so they just get the 1 out.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And, Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Blackman looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Third home run for him on the year. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
I'm pretty sure he was too focused on the man at first, worried about the steal, and just made a mistake with that pitch. It's all well and good to control the running game, but you have to make sure it doesn't distract from your main job, getting the guy at the plate with the bat in his hands.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Gregor Blanco.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He'll start this one at 269. No home runs as of yet, and 15 RBIs. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, A.J. Pollock bats here after the 2-out success.
That's a strong hitter right there. Slider in on his hands, and he still is able to muscle it out far enough for a base hit.
Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a line drive. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Chris Owings will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 16, Chris Owings.
Leonis Martin will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. David Hernandez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Jeff Mathis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 2, Jeff Mathis.
And that misses for ball 1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
So he got him swinging. Trevor Story becomes out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. And here now is Dustin Garneau as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Dunn takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 38, Mike Dunn. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 30, Ryan.
Digging in and
Hannigan.
looking for more, David Peralta. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 1 for 4.
For the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, number 6, David Peralta.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready with the 1-2. Liner towards second. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Well, what a way to start the new month. He gets 3 hits here in the game. The first day of the month. You're feeling good about turning the chapter and moving into this month now.
Into the box, Jake Lamb. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1. That's lifted the other way out to left.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. In there, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding in, Chris Owings. And he's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Now that was a good pitch to hit in a good location, but most of the time you're not looking to hit a slider. Maybe that's why he couldn't pull the trigger right there.
The 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Ryan Hennigan. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And the pitch. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2-2, here it is. Chin-high fastball that time, ball 3.
Ball 3, the 9-hitter. He's got to know he's going to come after him and throw him a strike. He does not want to walk the 9-hitter with the leadoff guy sitting on deck and a chance to get this inning going for them.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ryan Hennigan is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Into the box now, David Dahl. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Andrew Chafin, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Andrew Chafin.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Pulled toward right center field. Martin is after it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martin is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder number 12, Leonis Martin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. The 0-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Martin is retired, and there's one away. Ready to take his hats again, Ketel Marte, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But If you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Chafin.
Standing in now, Andrew Chafin. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting, catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Adam Ottavino, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Jeff Mathis will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fouled back.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
0-2.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. One left for Arizona. Score remains tied at 3-3. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 12, Mark Reynolds.
Striding in once again, Mark Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Bases are empty. One man out. 1-1. Now the 1-1 home to Reynolds. 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Here's Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Owings is there. The second for one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jordan Patterson is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 25, Jordan Patterson.
Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. Ready for another shot now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Great recognition. He's looking for a ball up. The breaking ball hung, and he stayed with it. When they're up high, let it fly. When they start out low, you got to let it go.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino, 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. Still tied 3-3. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Gonzalez. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. One and one. Here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A hat trick already to his credit in this one. So he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Archie Bradley, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Archie Bradley.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Owing showing off his range. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Hannigan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ryan Hannigan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9-hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at-bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple of runs.
Martin is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Jake McGee takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Number 51, Jake McGee.
Here's Chris Owings now.
0
for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Chris Owings.
In there for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Tough slider down low for a strike. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Digging in once again, Leonis Martin. His individual history against Jake McGee, 1 for 3. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Did get the call there, but you can't let that bother. You just have to say, so what, and make another good pitch.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Line toward right center. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
It sounds so cliche. He stayed inside the baseball, but that's a ball in on him, and he just shot it the other way for the base hit.
In now, Archie Bradley. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. No change in the score. It's 3-3. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only one away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one gone.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jordan Patterson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Is lined into center field. It's down for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And that's going to do it as they walk off as winners here in the 13th.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Hey, he wound up with 3 hits, triple, a double, a single, very close to the cycle, but he wasn't able to lose one over the fence. Still a great game at the plate, though.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Jake McGee gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.